everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the 19th of October Friday Chart Clinic that we have in here. And one of my goals of my Friday Chart Clinic is really to educate our like subscriber as well as our premium subscriber all around the world. We got someone listening here from Canada, JB, Kuching, and as far south to South Africa too on our webinar in here. So we are really going international. Just a bit a few things off I had in here. Tomorrow we'll be doing our Master the Market main course in UEM convention at Pataling Jaya in Kuala Lumpur. We still have a couple of seats left, although we have a full house. I believe we have close to about maybe 20 people for today, including resits. So if those of you who is still interested to come, please call Dolly or send me an email for the next 3-day seminar, because that way we can actually take this whole thing about learning the financial stock market further a bit more. Okay. At the same time, just give you an update on what's happening on the Capital TV. Last week, my final show has come to an end as a guest, so I'm trying to negotiate them to get probably a contract to do a program for the radio station. They're actually developing a program to educate and to teach people about the stock market. It will be available on the channel 127. Let me just show you some of the highlights of the last week's show, and I'm really excited about this. If I do get my own show, a bit like Jim Cramer kind of format. Okay, how many have heard of Jim Cramer? Okay, how many of you heard of Jim Cramer? The Jim Cramer show on CNBC. Okay. Okay, good. You're getting some response here. Not heard of it? Yes. Okay. No. Now, Jim Cramer show is basically a hedge fund manager, and what he does, he appears on the CNBC. I think it's called a Mad Money. Okay, Mad Money with Jim Cramer. It's on CNBC. I used to watch it a bit about a guy who comes up and look at a couple of stocks, and the goal is actually to teach the users how to look at the market and not just to get stock tips. And you look at the market, analyze the event as it plays out, and to think like a professional. I think the key word here is to think like a professional. In our case, to think like the smart money, to actually invest with the smart money. And does that say what this makes sense? Now hopefully this negotiation will take a couple of weeks to months to be able to get it, and this may involve a bit more work on my side to change it. Definitely, if this thing goes live, then you will be able to see me more regularly on the TV for that channel. And the name of the title is good, and I think you will like it. Take the money and run. Yeah, that's right. Yep, the name of the show that I'm proposing is Take the Money and Run. Do you like that title? Anyone? Do you like that title? The name of my new proposed show is called Take the Money and Run. How do you like it? Okay, just tell me if you like that title or not. Okay, take the money and run. Okay, good. All right. That's a good idea. All right. Okay, well, this is the you can watch this interview about 45 minutes. About we talk about a lot more. Okay, now let's go on to our regular program here. As I said before, we have our Master the Market main course next week. Just give me a minute here. Okay. Okay, we just have a Master the Market main course, and we have here things that I want to talk about is the monthly stock market case study year-to-date performance. We started now. Most of you would know, especially the premium members, that I do once a month. Let me just show you what I mean here. Is the monthly report that I normally publish on the front page of the website, like October, and each month I'll do a pick on the stocks. What are the things we talk about? And last month we did put in I think Hapsing, right? Yes. right? We look at Hub Sync, and we want to look at the performance in there. So why we do that? The same reason why I've been doing this scanning here to pick up good companies that have strong balance sheet on the cash flow. Really, relatively no borrowings on the long term. Short term is okay, for and absolutely that pays a good dividend, right? And should actually give a good year-to-date returns, right? So that's the whole point what we're trying to do in here. That's why I say this makes sense, right? Just give me input here so far. Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's look at the performance that we have before I go. But before maybe I do that, I just want to answer a question, very interesting question that I did send out last week. I hope you all got it to the like subscriber. I'm not sure about the premium subscriber. I didn't send it out. If the premium subscriber is in the mailing list, you've got a value investing article sent out by Bill Vermine. It talks about value investing. Okay, Bill Vermine here. So he did send in a comment regarding about what he came across the internet forum. I hope you can read this. Okay. Oh, Catherine, take the money and run. Yeah. You have to. Well, basically, I'm working on a new show with the TV channel in Malaysia. Unfortunately, you're in Sydney. You're not able to catch this. We are negotiating with the TV station. If everything goes well, I might get my first show with them to produce a show called Take the Money and Run. And what's it all about? Well, I'd like to hear what you all want to see in that show. I mean, that's a good way to actually get some feedback on what you wanted to see in the show. Basically, it's going to be a bit more like what we've been doing from the website, but we're taking it to the TV. That's all. Too. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, I'd like to hear your feedback. What you like to see in the TV show? It's going to be half an hour, probably running around 11 o'clock, just before 11 to 12 o'clock at noon, and it will be probably repeated in the evening at night for people who miss it. Okay, just tell me what you like to see and send me a feedback. Okay. Now back on this value investing article that we sent out. Let's go back to what I want to talk about. Some people who don't believe in technical analysis, this is a whole load of explanation from him. Is my sound coming okay so far? Can you hear me? Right. Okay. Is the sound coming okay? That's good. All right. All right. We got streams of people coming in. That's nice. Okay. So what it simply says is TA stand for technical analysis, that they could not be applied to many stocks in the KLSC. Just going to read through here for you, for the audience, perhaps here, right? And then, well, if you place criteria and condition for trading TA, and what he says that you must follow the syndicate, which I truly believe, and he said that TA doesn't work. And he asked me honestly whether it does not. Learning TA will help a lot, but no one could time the market and giving the edge we need. Now, having said that, I've been in the market for quite some time, would say about most 15 years. Technical analysis has its parts. The same goes with fundamental analysis. But however, volume spread analysis it doesn't really fall under technical analysis, because technical analysis, like or not, is a derivation from price and volume. Now I know it's a bit technical in here. We don't tend to go this. That's why we teach that in our main course on the October, which is what we are doing tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Now a lot of people thought volume spread analysis is just a branch of technical analysis. It is not. The technical analysis, as I said before, it's actually what we call a derivation from price and volume. Now all professionals in the world look at order flow, they look at the volume flow, and they look at price. Well, the rest of the market, in this case the sheep, look at the derivation. So that's why it's very difficult to make money from the technical analysis. Most people will find something like the golden cross, the moving average 20 cross 50, or the 50 cross 200 moving average. They tend to look at things like that, and like it or not, it does work, but not the time. But the insider, in this case we talk about the smart money, they know this, and many times they will use this as a trap, as a bait to lure unsuspected people in to the market. That is why it's very important that I talk about you must know the insider, the smart money, how they are thinking. And the word we use in Richard Wyckoff is called composite operator. And we it's not enough time to talk about it here. We tend to talk more on the our seminar, which is what we are doing all the purpose. So bottom line is to do well. That's what I've been doing. You know, if you're just looking purely from fundamental, without looking or using volume spread analysis, you will get into a lot of problem of not getting a portfolio right or not getting right state. Now we do know that there are the market structure. You need to understand the market structure, how you do, when to get in, when to get out, when to stay out, when to let your profit run. So that's whole. Now we volume spread analysis look at range. We look at range contraction. We also look at range expansion. So those are the things that's a bit technical. Okay. Of course, the easiest would be most people is just, hey, just listen to our tips. That is why one of the things that I want to do in the TV show that I hopefully I'll be getting up with the producer is to let people know the truth of the market. After all, our market is about the website is about telling people the truth about the market. Okay. So do you like what you hear so far? All right, just give me some feedback, please. Appreciate that. Okay, good. Thanks a lot. All right. So let's move on in here. I'm not against TA, but we need to know TA. Now that's very important. Another part about TA. A lot of people just say that, look, technical analysis, and the next thing they do is they find something on the newspaper. Because remember, those people who advertise those technical analysis on newspaper, they tend to be product for the sheeps. What happened to the sheeps eventually? Right, the ships get slaughtered, right? So that's why they always look for the easiest thing. They look for cheap things, and they always get slaughtered. So technical analysis, it's simple, but it's not the holy grail. However, very important, if you combine technical analysis with fundamental analysis, you stand a better chance. Now, for people to master both fundamental and technical, that will take a lifetime experience. And luckily for me, I'm very fortunate. I actually came from a very technical background, and over the years, I've done enough studies to be able to understand fundamental analysis. So I got a bit of both, and to be able to use that. That's why I want to show you the performance that we have year to date that we've been picking up. Did very, very well, and also as our portfolio, those clients who has been with us for the last 5 to 7 years, some is more than 8 years, we have seen their money double within the last 5 to 6 years. And why we do so well is because of the fundamental analysis. Now remember, a long-term trend will always be the fundamental analysis. Okay, the long-term trend will always be fundamental. The short-term trend will be looking at the charts. Now once you get that right, you can make. I mean, you just look at the picture of gold. Okay, now a lot of people are bearish about gold, saying not this, but look at the fundamental behind the story that goes into the gold. Okay, so gold is okay. Oh yes, tech. Yeah, I know about DALI new TA software, Murasaki, right? Tell me more about this. Yeah, I heard about this thing, and he was trying to develop this software. Tech is talking about this Salvador Dali new TA software. At the end of the day, Tech, the way I look at it, you still need to have volume. I believe it's a volume-based, volume and price-based. He's no different from us, just like a Wyckoff. That's good. I mean, you can take a look at it. Maybe tell me more if you have a chance to see me. Murasaki, I'll definitely check that one out. There's tons and tons of technical software out there but you must know the principle behind it. It's going to be price and volume that move the market. Okay. Okay. So hopefully I've answered the question by the gentleman in here who sent it in there. Just purely looking at technical analysis, it's not going to make you the money. You need to know also the background. Okay, the background here must be the fundamental. Now, why is using the example of gold as a case study? Why it goes higher? Because you know that money printing is all over the place. And if Bernanke is going to be winning the November 6th, if you've been following the second debate between Obama and Mitt Romney, you would know that Obama came back with a punch. Okay, how many people watched the Mitt Romney and Obama debate? Okay, how many have watched that?